Alrighty, I think that means it's time to start the show. And I forgot to do. Hey Google, turn the lights off. Sorry if I just turned your lights off, but that means we've got the one. Excellent. We've got the two.
Those.
Not bad, not bad. And then we do have the three tonight. Mr. Dieter's showing on up here. I think we're gonna have mega hella echo tonight, folks. So make sure to sound off in that live chat down below and let us know how bad the echo is. I'll try to talk with a normal voice, but it looks like my normal voice is still activating Mr. Dan's mic, being just about 12 inches closer to me. But
my normal voice.
We're just a run gun show here, folks, trying to get shit up and running. So let us know if it sounds absolutely intolerable or if it is tolerable. Let me know if it's tolerable or not. But anyway, if you are not familiar here, folks, it's welcome back to the Truther Cast, home of the Truther Cast. We are here to take your truth order. And if you don't know it, folks, we're trying to not just be 2 to 3 more blokes out here on the old internet complaining, bitching, and moaning, and, you know, just making everybody have a bad, sad kind of taste in their mouth at the end of an episode of a podcast. In different ways, we are just actually trying to bring you happiness because we're showing you in highlighted reels in a nice, concise kind of manner all of the type of people like this Nick Shirley that are out there doing the citizen journalism work that is so much needed nowadays, folks, because we can't rely on that mainstream, lamestream media because they're going to lie to us, man, whether it's blatant, outright lies or lying through obfuscation, which is what everybody was pointing out yesterday all over on the X out there on the, alt news internet space, that none of the big stream, mainstream media like organizations were covering this, Nick Shirley's YouTube documentary thing exposing the Somali fraud and how these people behaved over at these daycares. So we'll be showing you some highlights and getting into that here in a moment, folks, because God bless these citizen journalist people, man, like Mr. James O'Keefe. And Nick Shirley, he actually won top citizen journalist thing at a O'Keefe Media like event thing for citizen journalists. So that's pretty dope. But if you are a regular frequent flyer, thank you so very much for showing on up back here another week on the show. Hopefully you're not a hoe. You'll find out how you can become not a hoe in just a moment. But to keep the lights on around here, folks, make sure you hit that little join up button, that join down below, that red join button down there. That'll take you over to the locals community. You don't have to spend money if you don't want to, or if you can't afford it. You can join the locals community for free, folks. That is our semi-private community hangout group. It's not big tech censored. So I post all through the week of the highlights that I think are interesting. If you would like to chime in over there, though, and help keep the lights on, you can sign up for the Truther Tribe's Primo Squad. And it's very, very low cost. But you can get even cheaper if you use the news or the code Better News Feed. So promo code Better News Feed, save you even more, couple dollars there trying to, help the lights stay on. But that will allow you to comment on the post throughout the week and also post your own shit. So, don't abuse it, man. I can't wait to get somebody in there that's like, thinks all their shit's the bomb. I'll be like, this sucks. I don't know. Try to keep it a little bit more valuable, useful, and obviously I think all my stuff's valuable, but, definitely check that out, folks. Mr. Dan loves to let you know the free way to help out around here, though, folks.
Share the show. Don't be a hoe. Simple as that. Click, clack, clo. Yeah, clo. Click, clack, clo.
You can run with that one.
Click, clack, clo. Share the show. That's how you avoid being a hoe. Hey, look at that little Christmas jingle for y'all.
I think you just remixed Tic Tac Toe.
Yeah, that's what I was going off.
All right.
Gotta have a base for everything. Nothing super original.
Yeah. Everything's just another version.
Unless you break out the alien noises.
Who are you, Disney?
What? Oh, well.
Nothing's original anymore, folks. If you got a computer, you can also help out around here by checking out the link in the description box down below. At signup.toleratech.com, it'll tell you all the information there. But if you got a computer, you can get me, Scott, your like-minded tech guy, to help you stay safe on the old computer and just keep it, working in general. Because I just like helping people not want to punch their computer in the face. So check that out if you got a computer and you feel like getting some security protection and tech support from a like-minded, tinfoil conspiracy kind of guy. So signup.toleratech.com, in that box down there below for the description stuff. If you got a small business, there's a link in there for you too. So check that out too. Love to help you out. But other than that, man, the big one, this week was that Nick Shirley stuff, man. So I think I got one thing before it now that I saw.
Pow, right in the computer face.
Did Dan get a comedy relief in early here? We can jump on over to the locals, folks. And then it's more fun when it's broken. One moment.
Yeah.
And nowadays, bro, it's not hard to make. You just tell AI to do it, huh?
Right, yeah. For real.
Yeah, here, take these Somalis and put them in a friend's.
I was just about to say, I love people having time and a little bit of Photoshop skills, but yeah, no, that was just time and talking to AI.
I bet you that was just like grok, boom, done, bro.
Yeah, a little typing, a little talking, and bing, bang, boom.
If you're just listening, folks, it's it's like a simulated friends, stock photo for the episode or like for the DVD cover. But instead, it's Miss Ilhan Omar and all her fraudulent, corrupt friends with Tim Walz.
Yeah, Tim Walz, and the guy, the upper left. I keep seeing his face around, but I don't know even exactly.
So he's another
which
representative,
one that is.
bro.
Oh yeah,
I believe,
yeah.
or he was running for representative but couldn't get in or something. But yeah, the top left. Okay, bet. Yeah. He's like her sidekick, it seems like he's kind of coaching her, or she's kind of coaching him, it seems. Yeah.
He's a side piece. Got it.
Trying to get more people you're trying to get more of their clan, into the representative realm, which is crazy. Okay, yeah. Before we get into the Nick Shirley, I had one of these. But wait. First, when you,
Man,
I just had a thought of like what we covered last episode, and you said you hadn't been following for a while. Did you hear about the Trump-class battleships from last week? Did you hear about the super cool weapons that we're gonna have? We're gonna have a railgun. They tell me railguns are the new thing. They're the edge of technology.
I really just like the idea. It was sold to me when he told me I can go around railing different countries into my submission. I thought that is a great way to do things. Yes. Pull the trigger. Invest.
Trump was sold on the railgun when he was told he could go around railing other, battleships. And then he was sold on the lasers when he remembered that he watched Austin Powers. Because the joke was, I want lasers on the ship and the sharks. Yeah, that was the joke last week. Well, the mic's not picking you up at all. No, hold on. Oh, it got broken. Here, yeah, it's blinking.
And now you can hear me?
Been a little while since we've had 3 people.
It looks like it's working now.
Yes, I have fixed it. You are good to go now.
Good thing we caught it early.
Yeah, right. He's got to remember that sometimes when we stop talking, you talk too quiet. So you got to still talk normal.
Still talk
normal.
Otherwise, I get cut off. And
then you're too quiet.
No matter what.
I
just get a little nervous.
Where was that place?
That we were bombing?
Syria.
Oh, we started bombing Syria again, too?
What, they killed a couple of Americans. They bombed the piss out of them.
Oh, no way.
Where was that?
Yeah, I missed that one.
Where they were killing all the Christians and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And then
other than South Africa?
Well, and that's what. Yeah, and in South Africa too, wherever it was at.
And that wasn't even necessarily.
Just move it over a little bit.
That wasn't even necessarily white Christians. That was that was just white farmers.
No, Nicki Minaj was bringing it all up about that.
I thought it was weird she was at TPUSA. Like,
seen
hey,
that,
it's cool,
yeah,
but kind of weird, bro.
Kind of out there a little bit.
They
I
blew.
watched that too, and I was like, that's
Then I think Tim Pool's a great message bringer person and blah blah blah. So slight bias, but I thought it was strange that they kind of gave him the cold shoulder, but then was like, gotta have Nikki on with Erica.
No, but
Like, of all things for her to do, she doesn't get on and just do a speech.
Yeah.
It's I'm gonna do a sit down with the main chick now. Like, how does she earn that?
Yeah.
Like, weird.
No, but the Obama happened on Christmas Day. Yeah, you didn't know about that?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm the
Santa
No
bringing
way.
you some
Santa
presents.
brought him a Christmas present, and they said, "Man, on Christmas Eve, the Christmas supposed to have be all peaceful and everything." And he said, "Nah, Santa got to bring them guys. They'd be naughty this year. Some big old lumps of coal for them. You know,
Some
If I was
big-
Trump,
take them all out."
If I was Trump, I would have been like, well, these guys don't practice Christmas, so fuck them.
Yeah. No, and that was all over my newsfeed too. It was like, they said that Americans aren't welcome to come vacation there, and like, bro, no one wanted to come vacation in your shithole country anyway. So sorry. Yeah, good luck. But then
We are shutting down the
the
vacationing.
big thing was that they said even the president was telling Trump that he needed help to come do it. So you can't say that the president was against it or that the people were against it because
Interesting.
they wanted those people taken out. So I
Interesting.
said, "Oh, I'll come help you out. No problem. Why not?"
spend
Sir,
a
could you
little
drop a
mellow.
bomb over here for me? Like,
I love sending bombs. Absolutely.
awesome.
And they're like, we don't want to get sucked into another war. War with who? Who the hell's going to start a war? The president asked to help. I helped him out.
Interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
That was Trump's response. Like, bro, he asked me to bomb them.
No, and that's what. Yeah,
That's
that's what they were
awesome.
saying. I think I seen it on Pastor Davis or whatever. The day after Christmas.
Nice,
I was
nice,
watching.
nice. Speaking of helping people out, Mr. RFK Jr. is here to help you out if you haven't locked down your New Year's resolutions yet. And he was suggesting perhaps you may want to consider, reducing significantly or entirely cutting out seed oils in your diet. So most Americans are overloaded with linoleic acids.
Linoleic.
Linoleic. Oh, is that correct? That could
don't
be
know.
it. Toxic seed oil byproduct hiding in nearly everything. It drives inflammation, weight gain, chronic disease. And here is a little chart, which I thought was interesting. So this is showing cooking oils on the left, and then the linoleic acid problem, the problem wasteful product, something that's in the seed oils, and it shows the percentage on the right. I don't know what the safflower is.
Even know
But
that.
rapeseed oil I see all the time, sunflower oil I see all the time, corn oil I don't see corn oil often, but those are worse than what I'm always scared of, like the peanut or the canola, So
Yeah.
sunflower and grapeseed are actually the worst.
I've never even heard of grape.
Yeah, I
Really?
see
Like
that in like
grapeseed?
chips and
Grape-
stuff.
Yeah. Grapeseed is supposed to be one of the higher temp cooking oils.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is probably the higher temp probably is because of how much linoleic acid's in it or something, right? Like, jeez.
Yeah, maybe.
And then
Well,
soybeans supposed to not be good for you, so that's 51% linoleic. We're gonna have to check that out sometime. How do you say that
They
shit?
said that
That's
corn oil
why-
is supposed to be bad, but that's just regular cooking oil.
Which is
yeah,
bad
which
for
is
you,
which
yeah.
is still
Or
twice,
like vegetable
twice
oil,
as
where's
bad
that?
as olive or avocado or fat.
Yeah, right.
That's what you cook with fish.
Tallow,
Bro, and then
Ooh.
yeah,
And then
tallow,
butters,
ghee,
coconut
oil, tallow, and
Ooh.
butter are the least. I'm all about using coconut oil, man.
Man, see,
Yeah, but it has a weird
everybody was
taste.
always like, "Oh, the butter you're eating, you're clogging your veins." Like, yeah, no, I think I'm pretty darn good compared to most of those people who made that claim against me. So
Well, so it turns
I
out
think my instincts have been correct.
from what
When it's real butter, not margarine or country crock or
Still,
any of that
it's still
garbage.
gonna be better than.
from what
the other
I
way.
have
Yeah.
researched,
Yeah, it's just milk in a different form.
like the meat got a bad name for like, oh, woo woo, don't eat red meat because that clogs your arteries. Well, it's actually the seed oils that you were using to cook the meat. And that's like the working current theory. Is that it's actually all these seed oils that are causing the clogged arteries and the
or
cardiac
from
arrest.
shoving all the grains into the cow's diet, and then it also then has those seed oils built into the meat,
Sure, right?
basically.
Or something pesticides.
Those
that are on the
oils
wheat.
from those seeds gets digested, has to go somewhere.
Right.
It goes into the tissue of the meat.
Right.
The only oil I ever use is olive oil. Cook meat or butter. Use anything else. You're just making your meat wrong.
Yeah, what's palm oil? Wilkinstein's pointing out that she wouldn't have thought palm oil was better than avocado and olive. Same here.
That's from any of the more tropical places.
Palm tree oil.
I want to know what part of the
Palm trees.
palm that
I don't know
they,
what palm oil is.
do they have an actual like palm fruit, like a coconut, that they then press the oil out of?
That'd be
But hey,
coconut oil.
Wilkinson, isn't that interesting that coconut oil is only 2%? Like, I didn't know it was that much
But like
better
maybe
than
they
the
have
other
like
ones.
a
That's
palm
wild.
nut on a
And we still
palm
use olive
tree,
oil,
'cause
so like,
because there's coconut trees and there's palm trees. Yeah,
and
yeah, they look
coconut is just a
similar, but they're
subset
different.
of palm trees. Right?
Maybe.
They palmy.
I'm not
They look
sure
like
the
palm trees.
family or species of either.
You know, I thought that was a good recommendation from Mr. RFK Jr. there. So lock in your New Year's resolutions. Happy New Year's to everybody, by the way.
what
It's
I'm-
New Year's
Not quite
week,
yet.
you know.
And
like-
what
but
I'm getting
by the time we see you next time. you know.
what I'm getting from this study is LA stuff is just bad.
Anything from LA bad?
Yeah.
That's always bad. We don't know
But they
that.
like the avocados, and that's not bad. That's
Linoleic
okay.
acid, all the celebrities from there, a lot of them are garbage. Like just
I heard a bunch of them are getting washed away
anything
right now.
LA is garbage. You know, there's poop on the side. Oh, that's San Fran, but no, there's
I know a
still,
good handful
there's
of
still
people
plenty
that moved out
shit
of
on the
Cali during
sidewalks in
COVID because
LA.
they were like, F all this, bro.
Really.
Yeah.
Right now, California's having big in LA flooding and stuff like that. In the last
Yeah, it's
week
like
or so,
epic
it's been
bad
really
over there.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched houses get washed away mudslides.
Right.
They're like, oh, what's all that gray stuff? You were wondering what that was, and it's up half the side of the house, and it's like a mudslide. Washed
Well,
over the house.
half the houses over there are built like on the slope of a hill. So, what do you expect? You don't put like some massive, seriously long supporting rods into the side of the wall, the mountain. Yeah, your enough ground is going to come out, and your structure is going to go slidey slide down the mountainside.
Yeah, I don't know why vegetable oil wasn't on there. They just like lumped it in with canola oil or something. I thought that was interesting,
I
too.
think vegetable is basically canola, if not kind of all of them combined.
Vegetable and corn
Right.
oil.
Well, it was I heard that the vegetable oil was like a
That's what vegetable oil is normally like right there with
maybe it's corn oil. Yeah.
'Cause that's what the vegetable they make it out of.
Right. But yeah, vegetable oil was made with like a waste product of like the oil industry. Kind of like how that yellow 5 was
I heard
made
that
from like the
before.
freaking coal waste industry. Like,
The same thing we put in
Tons of
gasoline.
bitches, bro,
So, I mean,
like,
if it
God.
runs your car or in your body, it'll be
jeez,
alright.
bro. Well, that's how
Thanks, man.
RFK made a video and he was explaining like the yellow 5, tartrazine.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, so they made they had this, this coal waste product. And they were like, hey, like, instead of us losing money from having to remove waste, couldn't we maybe turn this into something? Somebody figures out they can turn it into a yellow dye. Oh, that's great. We'll use this for clothes. And then some asshole was like, why don't we put it on food? And then they were like, yeah, sure, dude.
That's a good idea.
Or maybe that is a good idea. But when you tested it
Probably.
and found out it was a bad idea, why wasn't it stopped there? Like, how did we get all the way to here
Well,
where it's in all these
But
foods?
why would
Like,
we stop something that we can make money on?
I know, right? So
Come
that's
on,
the answer as
man.
always, right? Freaking.
So
Back to the money.
here is the answer. Canola oil is generally considered healthier due to significantly lower saturated fat and more omega-3s, while vegetable oil, often a soybean/corn blend, is cheaper and great for high heat frying, like deep frying, due to slightly higher smoke point. Canola oil, generally made from rapeseed
Yeah.
plants. Whoa, I don't want to be around that plant. That doesn't sound like a good time.
Did they forget the R?
Hey, They forgot the G, man. They left the G at home, dude. He was left sleeping. And vegetable oil. It is generally a blend of soybean, corn, or cottonseed oil. Yeah.
Weird. So it is a
like
blend of them
Yeah,
all.
he was right, like right with
Yeah.
the corn oil. Soybean. So basically,
Corn or soy.
so basically, canola, just canola. Vegetable oil.
Right. So somewhere in the 50% probably,
Yeah.
huh?
But, you know, I tried cooking some fish probably like 3 months ago or whatever with olive oil. Did not work out.
No?
Took way too long and started burning.
Interesting.
Because it don't get hot enough to fry. Like
Yeah? Huh.
Oh yeah, it was. It didn't
Use
work out.
olive oil for like everything. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, me too. You try boiling your fish in it. I tell you what, it didn't turn
Yeah,
out
I'll
real
try it
well.
out, yeah.
It didn't work.
Oh yeah, honorable mention of the website. I hit the magic button before we went live, and I was gonna see if it worked. So I built an automation now, folks, that automatically turns the episodes into podcast or into blogs.
AI is great.
Oh yeah, I have to hit like go live. But you can go to the website now, folks, or send people to the website, and I've got nice little blog posts of every episode. So when we are done with the episode, I will be posting these in a similar fashion to how Mr. Louder with Crowder does it, where all of their episodes have like a blog post and it has all the receipts from the episode, right? That's how I always wanted to do the show. So like whatever thing we say, you could go look it up, or if that's something you also agree with, but you don't have a place where you saved your notes, you could pull this up when debating somebody, or just, you know, talking with a friend or family that's like, oh, come on, I don't know. So this would be like, oh, dude, hold on, you know, like,
And
oh, I heard that on an episode or two ago, you know, or maybe it's the current events, right? So you're just pulling up last week's episode on the website, but you can scroll right down and then go right to the post, and then I have the link for it, right? So just one more easy way maybe to pull up receipts about shit that we talk on the shows. So we'll have all these blog posts here ready and available for you to utilize the receipts. I'm going to see if my thing worked. Did it work? Come here. Come here, little way. I don't think it. Wait, no, it's going to be at the top. Yes, it did work. Okay, big money, no whammy. Oh, it's automatically scheduled. How cool is that? It's scheduled for 11/11, like around the end of the show.
Hey, then you know it's lucky.
That's cool. But yeah, if you got a small business, hit me
11/11.
up. Because man, these automations are wild. I got an automation that'll just automatically bop out a blog post. So hit me up. Okay, so now it is time for the Nick Shirley portion of the episode here, which will probably be the meat and or potatoes of the show here, folks. I was saying keep it boosted here, folks. Nick Shirley is bringing top-notch awareness, and it's going mega viral. We now know, or we know what that means, bro. More people will find the realization that Minnesota fraud is out of control. So if you haven't watched this man's YouTube documentary thing yet, you should definitely do that. He is over 1 million views here on his X post, up to 122 now. It was 111 earlier when I shared this morning, bro. Another 10 million views, man. That is awesome. Is this a clippy? No. Okay, so let's watch the intro here.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. What do you guys think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
What was this money spent on?
I don't think anybody is like enabling illegal activity. Might be enabling illegal activity.
1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
Answer the question. Are there children? There's no children inside this building.
But
Potentially the largest fraud scandal in U.S. history is taking place in Minnesota, as literally billions of dollars have been funneled through Somali-ran fraudulent businesses. So much fraud it could actually almost replace the entire GDP of Somalia. These fraudsters have worked hand in hand with the Minnesota government as they enabled billions of dollars to be given to fraudulent businesses underneath welfare purposes. Some of this money eventually landed in the hands of terrorist groups in.
Bro, this kid's documentary is what you send somebody that's still like, oh, come on. Trump's targeting the Somali, people that are like doubting this or something like that, bro. Send him this kid's documentary because this dude is just, what's his name? Nick Shirley. This dude is just some, kid-ish, like he's not clearly some political figure or attached to some kind of an ideology, right?
And it's all been in the last 2-3 days that this has been a huge thing.
Right. Like he clearly does lean Trump or like supported Trump because he was doing like rally content,
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean,
it's just like if somebody's going to poo it,
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Trump supporter. So, he's doing things very citizen.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going.
Just asking questions, interviewing things or whatever. But pull them right up on the YouTube, guys, and then share that to somebody that man. Like, boom, right here, bro. You hit subscribe, you hit the like, and then you share the damn video out.
In Somalia, like the Al-Shabaab and others enrich themselves all at the U.S. taxpayers' expense. And in this video, we will break down all of the.
One of the ladies they caught, bro, just bought herself a $120,000 ring. Just, I'm trying to treat myself.
Why not?
Fraud from start to finish, from going to the fraudulent businesses and confronting the people who are making millions of dollars from the government. And we will also be confronting the incompetent government leaders who let this fraud happen. And to make this happen, I met up with a man who's been doing his own investigation for years now, as he has seen the fraud firsthand. His name is David. Let's get into this and be prepared to be shocked. How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion. How I got involved is that where my office is here in Minneapolis, I'm sort of in the heart of all of this fraud, and
I looked up one day and was like,
it's kind of crazy.
What's all these strange people around here? Why does it seem kind of sketchy? Oh, they opened up daycare centers. Well, about 3 months later, folks, I kind of realized
there's no kids coming
no
and going.
children.
There's all these daycare centers, yet no sounds of kids ever.
And then I heard like they ain't got none of my tax money, and I was like, I'm gonna look into this.
I would see these childcare centers. I said, well, there aren't any kids there. It's the middle of the day, and all I see are a couple of guys standing out front smoking. And then I'd go by another daycare, and I'd see the same thing. I said, well, where do these kids play? And so I started to go online and look, and I said, this place is licensed for 80 children. They had 0 children. Every time I went by there, they never had a single child there. Then I started to see all these transportation companies going around, and it was always a Somali driver. And I said, well, that's great. They're out there transportation, contributing, but they never had a passenger, never, ever once. And I said, well, what is all this transportation? What are they doing? So then I found out that in Minnesota, they have something called non-emergency medical transportation. So this is going to the dentist's office, therapy, whatever it might be. And I said, well, how many of these companies are there? And the research came back that there are 1,020 of them, and more than 800 of them are Somali-owned. Nobody from the state of Minnesota ever cross-checks to see if any rides were ever actually provided. All they did was write the check.
So right here we have all this paperwork. And how are you getting all this information about the fraud?
A lot of it is through my own research, and then I have some contacts.
Citizen journalist, citizen marketing journalist. Amen, and God bless these two gentlemen. Golly.
Yeah.
Blowing the lid off things over here, man. Just regular F people.
But what are we going to find out? Who's going to get arrested? What's going on? I mean, this hit headline news, so we need some accountability is number one.
So everybody was talking ish, right? And saying, oh, hey, nobody's doing nothing.
That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters.
And it's a little bit like, guys, it just came out. So to what is it? Quell or to
Swirl it down a little bit.
Squash the the buzz, right? Mr. Kash Patel comes out with an official FBI director post. He says, yo, dog, FBI is aware of the recent social media reports in Minnesota. However, even before the public conversation escalated online, the FBI had surged personnel and investigative resources to Minnesota to dismantle large-scale fraud schemes exploiting federal programs. Now, see, what's tricky about shining light on the bad guys and trying to get them legally is when we don't see public, acknowledgement from our government, we go, oh, they're not doing anything, But it's because we can't trust them anymore, right? Like if we trusted our big government, then we could go, oh, they'll probably just, they'll be looking into it, they'll be good. Because also they need to be secretly investigating things to try and catch people, right?
Yeah, we can't be talking about an open investigation to let things go, and then we go to trial and this and that, and they got rid of a bunch of the
or the bad guys scurry away while they're trying to investigate it. So now that this blew up public, bro, they're posting out all kinds of videos that are like, hey, bro, we're looking into it. So now HHS has officially posted as well and said, oh, don't freak out, guys. We're going door to door and we're actually investigating shit. So yeah, we're sending in ICE to go investigate these Somalis for suspected fraud and just, making sure things are all above board.
Make sure you send some ICE agents in there too. Make sure they're actually illegal too.
Right, bro. So yeah, I guess this one's DHS post from.
We don't want to lock them all up and leave them in our jails. We just ship them somewhere else.
Yeah. This one's DHS, not HHS.
So to be honest with you.
So, the DHS got on board with the social post where it's like, yeah, okay, everybody, relax. We're looking into things.
Why weren't you looking at it before? Why do we have a?
Well, that's my point. We don't know if they weren't.
Look at it first.
But we don't know if they weren't, because that's my point, was they were probably trying to keep it quiet so they don't, sketch the rats, right? But we don't know because we can't, we feel like we can't trust them. So that's where it's like, well, we gonna make sure y'all hear about it, because now Mr. Nick Shirley's 42-minute documentary is blowing the F up, bro, where even JD Vance, the millennial in chief, is now posting about it as well. So now this is everywhere, bro. Then I can't remember. Oh yeah, and then JD Vance's his post was awesome, snarky as usual. This dude has done more useful journalism than any of the winners of the 2024 Pulitzer Center prizes.
Oh, but that's 100% true.
Yeah, no, dude. It's like, yeah, that's kind of true. And he did, didn't put a big chain out, maybe like some fancy journalist that won the prize, but this one's definitely meaningful, that's for sure. So then things have escalated so much that so far the only mainstream media news coverage I've seen is Fox, and they had the young man on. How cool is that, bro? This guy, that's like some made it shit, bro. He made a documentary piece that landed him a little spot on Fox. That's freaking cool.
Within a day or two.
Governor Tim Walz is saying that you and others that are out there trying to expose this, you're doing it because you're white supremacists. What is your response to him?
Yeah, Tim wants votes. There are entire apartment complexes where white people have been pushed out of these apartment complexes because Somalians have taken over and they're inside of these towns like Minneapolis, where they can go get votes from these people. And if you have 100,000 people that will vote for you because you're going to enable and let this stuff happen, and because you're going to call a white person racist for calling out facts, this is what's going to happen to a state like Minnesota. Minnesotans, they say Minnesota nice, but they are very upset. And I totally understand why they're upset, because they don't have a governor who's actually working for them. He's actually working against them.
Governor Tim Walz is saying that you and others that are out there trying to expose this, you're doing it because you're white supremacists. What is your response to him?
Yeah, Tim wants votes. There are entire apartment complexes where white people have been pushed out of these apartment complexes because Somalians have taken over and they're inside of these towns like Minneapolis, where they can go get votes from these people. And if you have 100,000 people that will vote for you because you're going to enable and let this stuff happen, and because you're going to call a white person racist for calling out facts, this is what's going to happen to a state like Minnesota. Minnesotans, they say Minnesota nice, but they are very upset. And I totally understand why they're upset, because they don't have a governor who's actually working for them. He's actually working against them.
Yeah, they don't lose. So like 100% true, dog. 100% true, man. Who's going to do the expose here and get Pritzker out, man? Like, Like, God bless,
Yeah,
bro.
please save us.
And then, like, call me a little bit like, like non-empathetic here, and a little bit of like, I'm already an American elitist, right? But when we bring in people like on a refugee or just like, hey, it's shitty over there, why we gotta like move out the people that are already there, whether they're white, black, brown, yellow, purple, whatever? Why don't we just build like tiny little shit homes and then shove them into those? Like, they're probably going to be better than the place they're
We got no
at.
room for
Like,
them to be here, so how about we just not bring them here in the first place?
and then that
If
sounds
we're-
like a
if
good
we're
like
gonna
build a home thing.
invest, we need a return on our investment. So we need them to be debt slaves, and they can't do it over there.
Well, they should build their own home,
Apparently.
right? Like,
Yeah.
And then they come here and all they do is get fraud and steal of our money, and then they
not
don't.
all, but yeah, a whole lot seems like in Minnesota.
Yeah, see, it seems part of the Somali tradition up
Yeah,
in
and they
Minnesota.
don't assimilate. They just want to do their own thing and
right? And it's
make
all,
everything their culture. And if you don't want to do it their way, then you're the racist. Well, how about no? You came here, and this is how we are in the first place.
Bro.
Don't try to change us. You change to us, or you can leave. Goodbye.
and it's all entitlement, right? Like, if you give them, hey, I'll bring you over here for free, and then, oh, hey, I'm gonna kick out some, I'm gonna kick Whitey out of his apartment and put you in there for free, and then how much money were they getting? Where we were all covering that stuff during the election, right? They were getting up to $5,000, bro. They were getting like $2,500 in food stamps and $2,500 in like, what's the other one?
EBT.
There's like two, right? So one of them was like
They were
just
in
cash,
like a cash card.
was like cash money, and then one was like food money,
Snap or
But it was about
whatever.
like $5,000. A couple people caught receipts that were left over or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So like, bro, we're bringing all these people over and giving them everything for free. Like, you could say, what do you expect? This is what humans do, right? Humans take advantage of a situation or something, right?
Well, if you're gonna give me it for free,
it
I'm gonna take
sucks,
advantage
like,
of it. Why not?
You give them an inch, they'll take it a mile. The saying grew from somewhere.
Right.
And Wilkinson in the chat makes a good point. James O'Keefe needs to do JB.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is the one that needs to do it.
I don't know. I feel like JB has enough people around him. He couldn't get got from the James, but it would be epic. That would be a great.
He also makes a great point. Wilkinson with the great points, one after another. Oh, Archerzine. Hey, we're going to turn this waste product into a fabric dye, and then, hey, we're going to turn it into a food dye. Terrible for you and kills you, right? But she is right. It did work for methylene blue. Methylene blue, they were like, hey, we're going to make a blue fabric dye. And then somebody decided they were going to eat it, and then they did tests on it, and it turns out that it juices up your mitochondria in your cells and makes your body like more energized to like heal itself or do whatever, where. So now from the 1800s, people have been consuming methylene blue as like a supplement thing. In fact, I take methylene blue. But it's really weird because it is like a freaking dye, bro. So you put it in some water, and if you like just leave it in there for too long, your glass will be like tinted blue a little bit. And if you swish it in your teeth are kind of like blued out. That's interesting.
Get you some Smurf juice, huh?
Yeah.
Some juice and Smurf.
Make some Smurf water, man. I don't have anything more deep on the Nick Shirley. That's the sum up for me. Essentially, I just wanted to highlight that one, man, because that shit needs more awareness like a mother. Like, so yeah, it's going big and all that, but share it out on your feed, man. We need to help it go. What's over super viral nuclear, man? Like, we need to get there, folks. So make sure to watch that documentary, give them the watch hours, and then share that shit to somebody you know. Dude.
Yeah. The only way it seems like anything will actually happen on this is if it is so popular where everybody knows, and nobody will forget about it.
Or we all forgot about Epstein, and then everybody started bitching about it again, and we got another dump.
Yeah.
Like
the kid's crying again. Give him a binky.
Do you hear that they found another 1.3 million files? They were like,
I don't even have that many files on anybody.
We unlocked this other door and we found another 1.3 million files in the Epstein file stuff. Okay. Which is, it's annoying that everyone's getting burnt out on it, bro, because we do need to get the information out.
You're never going to get nothing real out of it, though.
But all the normies I talk to, bro, they're like, I'm done with the Epstein thing. I'm sick of hearing about it.
There's nothing more you're gonna get.
Like,
you know, he's been in the CIA and secret government agents and blackmailing people. So all the people he's blackmailed,
I don't know. I believe
come out.
I believe if you continued to gain public anger for shit like that, you eventually will get them to tell you something that's ridiculous. Because they'll either tell you the truth or a lie.
If it's true or lie.
But we'll get up higher. That's for sure. If you keep pushing. I feel like
eventually they'll slip up. Enough pressure.
That's one reason Dan said he's done.
Right?
Dan said, well, I'm tired of this crap. I can't handle it no more.
Right?
Time to go home.
Yep.
I've done it for a year. I'm out. Congratulations to Dan.
Yeah. So I guess New Year's is the Truthercast anniversary because we've been doing this for 3 years, but we have now this will be the last episode that completes our second live year. So we have a whole year of Truthercast tape that's in the can that we might release to like Truther Tribers as like a primo, subscriber thing. Like get the early days episodes where we sucked.
Damn.
So we got a whole year of tape that I might release later just because some of them were good episodes. I think one of them, our 9/11 episode was real good. And that might have been our best 9/11 episode. But we were not great at like watching our swear words and saying in a little bit crazy things.
The swear jar was full.
Full and overflowing,
So
boys.
we took a whole year before we were like, all right, we're just gonna crack it live. All right.
I've gotten most of my F words out of my system now.
But man, if anybody else is like, trying to start a business, you're running a business or starting a podcast, yeah, we did it a whole year and no one saw it.
And we talked about
and it was
doing
on purpose
for
like,
about 5 years up until that point.
maybe 7 or something. Yeah. Too many crickets. Yeah. We always talk ish about doing a podcast and then finally did it, bro.
It was a long time coming.
The next thing is there's an AI service that I don't want to pay for, but you can throw your long form podcast in it and somehow it magically finds when you switch topics or some crap and makes clips out of your shit. I was like, okay, I don't have anybody that wants to edit video yet on the team, so I might just use the AI.
Yeah, it'll chop your stuff and put it in the short videos, kind of like what everybody else does. Like short clips of live feeds.
Yeah, it's usually they get some editor to cut them up, but I ain't found nobody's.
Alabama John.
Yeah, tell Alabama John he can join here. I'm good. I don't know who an Alabama John is. Got the damn scammers in the chat. Mr. Trolley skipped this week.
It was probably a Fed.
Oh, that's our Fed, bro. Purple, by the way, that wasn't enticing enough, bro. Like, send me a thirst trap, bro. Come on now. So Mr. Joe Rogan has been off on a few takes as of late, in my humble opinion, where I'm like, oh man, he ain't the old Joe I used to know. But he on point with this one, bro. I think Mr. Joe is not being a dummy here as he expresses how often it seems to be the Democrats are the ones that are connected to money fraud.
I think he's just getting older.
Almost every single state. That's why all the Democrat states are all in the hole every single year, and they jack up your taxes, everything.
Their pocket ain't in the hole, though.
No.
State's in the hole, but they pockets.
Yeah, their pockets aren't.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, their mansions are doing fine.
And the biggest thing I heard, what was it the other day, that they spent like $30-some billion on that railroad in California, and not even one railroad track's even laid down yet.
Bro, the biggest one in my opinion.
Where's your $30 billion going? You got no train yet? Not even a car.
One I feel like is homelessness. Like they gave him like 60 bill or something.
Yeah, the homeless was the biggest money
Was it some wacko?
Well, they've done it forever.
Wait, so you're gonna give a railroad 30 bill, but you're gonna give homelessness 60 bill? Like,
They do it every single year, so add up the last 30 years.
Why don't you just give them 50 bill to build houses and then get the effing homeless people to get a shit job and buy a house, dog? And don't build no like 2-bed, 2-bathroom. Build some like 1 bed, 1 bathroom little shit box, bro. Like we need tiny homes
They
too,
have
man.
tiny homes. They have
Not
other
literal,
things.
I guess.
No, but make a whole.
I meant
complex.
smaller house, right? Like
No, they have tiny homes.
so that's I guess that's one of the other like complexities of like why
Like a small
our
trailer
millennials
park.
can't get a house is because all the new homes they buy are like a
Oh,
2 bed, 2 bath,
$250.
bigger thing that was 150, but now that's 300.
No, it's 300. Yeah.
Which is wacko. So I can't get a 2 bed, 2 bath unless I like double my income now. It's like, what? And not definitely in a good area. Like I'm gonna have to go to
Yeah.
the like iffy kind of area.
I'm gonna have to work 2 gas stations
Well, yeah,
now.
you're going
Dang.
in the.
Bro, I'm gonna have to start 3 daycares to like pay for this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
golly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing,
I'll
man.
put you up with those guys. The
Soon-
Somalians. The Somalians, they know what's
soon
going on.
we're gonna
man.
see a
They got it
day-
going
a
on.
daycare hustle tutorial
This
video.
is why they say, bro, you got it. Like, this is why they say all the successful people are actually not the smartest people.
They say that.
They're just smart enough, right? Because if I got into the group with the Somalis, I'd be like, guys, we can't have 5 of these in the same building not doing anything. Okay, so I'm going to set up an automation that has children talking, and it's going to be randomized with an AI system so that it's not the same words every time. In case somebody comes by daily, it'd be different words, okay? Then I'm going to have you guys seen Home Alone? I rewatched Home Alone recently, and he's got strings and pulleys, and there's silhouettes moving in the windows. I'm going to get some of those set up with little Arduinos and a robot, and I'm going to get a Roomba to just like clean the floor, but it'll randomly pull the. Okay, guys, so like, they're going to be like, no, we're just going to make the box and then like register it.
And do nothing.
And nobody gonna come check anyways. Who give crap?
And I'm going to be like, no, man, we need to over-engineer it.
Yeah, I mean they sure were right. Nobody came looking until now. So one kid finally wants to stick his nose.
Yeah, he was the one that blew it up. And then
Yeah.
a little bit before that, the Tyler guy, I can't remember his name either. Tyler Oliveria, that's it. He went over and he tried to talk to the Somalis too.
How was life here in Minneapolis?
Alhamdulillah, mashallah, ya Allah.
This is Little Mogadishu, Minneapolis, the unofficial capital of the 100,000 plus Somalis that have made Minnesota their home, fleeing the war-torn Somalia since the 90s, and attracted by Minnesota's refugee programs, job opportunities, a generous welfare system, pre-existing Somali community, and the welcoming, hospitable Minnesotan spirit. But not
Make sure you follow this guy too, folks. He's got good YouTube videos here doing like documentary exposé kind of things. Mr. Tyler Oliveria.
never have to swap SIMs again. Their one SIM feature lets you download the QR code on screen to download.
People, you say all the thieves.
Sure.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
I've been in America 27 years. I never have any problem. I have my own business. I have my own family. I never have any problems. People like me, do they thief?
Yeah, what did you do, right?
I don't do nothing. We love America. We've been in America. I love it. I respect it.
US flag right there.
Yeah, we keep telling people every day America is a great country. You need to work the country. You need to obey the law.
Well, thank you so much for giving me a moment of your time. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, sorry. Do you own this business?
No, but it's in 3 years or 3 years and a half.
Do most people that come here, are they Somali?
Yeah, only Somali.
Only.
Oh yeah, this one was interesting because he's like walking up, interviewing some people, and then a few people he was trying to talk to, you know, just do the like runaway thing, just like the other guy.
Populated area that they don't have to assimilate. There's no reason.
But yeah, Tyler Oliveria, Nick Shirley, Tyler Oliveria. I like remembering these people's names so we can call them out, folks, because that is the point of the show, man. Build a better news feed and help others around you build a better news feed. So grab their phone, follow that Tyler Shirley, that I mixed them up. That Nick Shirley, that Tyler Oliveria. Follow them on yours, follow them on your friends. Bro, Home Alone, that shit I'm saying, right, Wilkinson? Here's our good friend, Mr. Liberal Hive Mind, highlighting this Joe Rogan here for us.
Biases. No, I'm simply saying it.
What's the meme of the day? Brought to you by FiveMind.com. Yes, great on a My Pillow. Yeah, definitely check out FiveMind.com. The number FiveMind.com.
And go check out
Because
My
it's
Pillow.
And My Pillow.
True, and there is a pattern.
And next year. I
he
did
said
see
he's
that.
definitely running, right?
I think they said he's running, but I think one of the newer polls says he's favored to win right now.
Interesting.
But we'll see.
And then is that for midterms, right?
Yeah.
That'd be the vote for that. Yeah.
Here that has formed, especially over the last 10 years, that is incredibly consistent. Every time there's mission vote.
Required poll worker signatures on the tabulator tapes for roughly 315,000 early vote ballots in Fulton County was a violation of Georgia election procedure law, i.e. it was not done in compliance with the statute. That does not automatically mean individual voters did anything wrong or that their ballots are criminally illegal, but it does mean the county certification process for those votes did not follow the state legal requirements. So it says poll workers must also print and sign 0 tapes at the start of voting to show machines begin at 0, and these signed tapes serve as the official certification that reported totals from the scanner are authentic. So they require people to do that. So maybe someone didn't do that, what they were required. That's a possibility.
I think 36 did.
36 of 37 advanced voting precincts in Fulton County had failed to sign the tabulation tapes, including that the county violated official election record document processes required by statute. The voting precincts, put this in, that failed to sign the tabulation tapes, were they predominantly Republican or Democrat?
Just like, like everybody, right? Like when we're on the show, we're like, wait, hey, look this part up about this, right?
Democrat. Specific 36 to 37 advanced voting locations with unsigned tapes are not publicly broken out by party, but Fulton County as a whole is strongly Democratic, and its advanced early vote totals in 2020 were overwhelmingly Democratic. In other words, those affected advanced voting sites would be expected to be predominantly Democrat in their results, not Republican. Weird that 36 out of 37 that have unsigned tapes are strong Democratic, and that there's 315,000 votes that aren't supposed to be there. They didn't sign.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? 36 out of 37 advanced voting locations where basic election integrity procedures were totally violated, they all happen to be supermajority Democrat areas.
Just so happen to be, bro. What a freaking coinky dink, right?
Just some more crime and another Democrat hand in it.
Yeah, absolutely bonkers, bro. So Joe's putting the strings together here. Also, I do believe that Joe plays stupid on his show on purpose often to just like not look like some kind of know-it-all person or whatever. Or like, well,
that way
people take it more like they're learning, like
it opens up a conversation.
Totally.
Like, I don't really know, so we'll look into it and we'll ask questions about it.
Yeah, that way new listeners can relearn something that,
It just doesn't seem like he pretentious knows everything, it's like a smart play, but he is putting it together for folks, man. So I think that's some pretty good awareness because just like that one where it's like, where is their voting fraud? Oh shit! It turns out they're like Democrat cities, right? So then I also usually go,
well, that's all from the 2020 election, and that's what Fulton County and all those people were getting arrested for and stuff like that, and getting sued for.
Do you remember what happened in Fulton County that Trump got in trouble for?
Yeah, the denial election.
What? That was the find me the votes one, bro, and they use that for impeachment.
Yeah, and his Giuliani and everybody else lost tons of money and had to go to court and everything else.
Right.
And now all that money, we spent all that money, and what? Now we find out that we're actually right. Now the government owes me all that money back.
Wow,
bro, 300,000
and all the charges that they jacked up against all these other people, and then they didn't have money to fall.
All
so
the lawyer money.
No, there's other lawyers that weren't as rich as Giuliani that had to plead guilty to that shit.
Right. Well, they got scared, bro. Like,
they got scared. Yeah.
They got
what are you
scared.
gonna
That
do?
one woman was the most famous, I think.
Yeah, the
Trump's
other
lawyer,
lawyer,
she rolled.
And she rolled.
Yeah.
But what can we do?
But she lied now.
Yeah, but now she will back on
You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like pressured into lying, basically.
No, 100%. Yeah. Because now it's 100% true.
And then they admit the 315,000 votes are invalid or fraud, right? Joe Biden only won by 17,000 in Fulton County. That's why Trump called and said, "Yo, dog, where's my votes?
I know there's no more.
I know there's some votes out there, and I ain't asking you to make them up. I feel like you buried them." because that was also the one where they were coming in and it was like the entire district was blue. And it's like, bro, this is statistically impossible. Like, there's no way every single person voted in that district voted only one way. Like, that just don't make no sense. Like, that's wacko. So I think that's cool that we're finally seeing more awareness bringing of that on the old Joe Rogan.
More evidence.
I'm being fraud.
This one was funny. Merry Christmas. I'm just going to go ahead and sign this executive order that says Merry Christmas because that's funny.
We are going to say Merry Christmas here in America.
He likes saying that again.
Yeah, no, like,
you don't want to be Kamala Harris.
yeah, remember?
You can't say that 'cause that makes other people sad. Like,
Yeah.
do your
I don't
feelings.
think it's really that big of a thing anymore, but remember when it was like a big deal? Like, if you said Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
There's a big old thing there for a couple of years. Like, there's a whole lot of pressure. Like, oh, I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's supposed to be just the holidays and happy-go-lucky. But if I say it wrong, just I'm going to piss somebody all off and ruin the whole day. Like, it's the holiday. Like, everybody needs to calm the heck down and ease up, man.
I had a couple where I was running around doing errands, and I say Merry Christmas to everybody, and I'm like, oh, dumb, just don't even think about that anymore. Like that, oh, am I gonna like make some of that?
And then,
So I've been saying it.
Merry Xmas.
So I've been saying it
Can't say Christ.
and then when I go to walk out, I realized that it was a corpo place, and somebody told me back Happy Holidays, not Merry Christmas. Like I was at the bank. And
No,
I told
it's
the
Merry
teller,
Christmas.
I told the teller Merry Christmas, and she was like, "Yeah, Merry Christmas." And I'm like starting to walk out, and the manager lady's like, "Yeah, Happy Holidays." Like she had to correct it, and I was like, "Ugh, what?
Ain't coming here again."
Nobody asked you to like, chime in there, ma'am. I was talking to the teller lady.
That's
like,
when you look back at her. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you
Right,
too.
right.
And then you leave.
Give her the stink eye.
it's Christmas, and that's how America's been for a while. So
Since the beginning of
there's
time.
that.
I mean, we could get into the rabbit hole of Santa being a shaman and then mushrooms and all that stuff. But no, we can leave that.
Like the Amanita muscaria mushroom being the same colors that Santa is, which is coincidental.
That's why
and you would hang
used
the mushrooms from the tree, kind of like ornaments.
to dry the mushroom.
And the reindeer were the ones that would come around and
Eat them
fuel
from the tree.
mushrooms.
Oh yeah. Did they ever eat them off the trees? I bet they ate them off the trees. Every once
I'm
in a while.
sure some of them ate them.
Dude,
How'd they
maybe
fly?
That's how they flew.
Yeah, duh.
They were just tripping balls, and they can fly.
Dude, you guys have never heard Cheech and Chong's Christmas? You got this magic dust, man, like, and then he goes in like a little bit for the reindeer, a little bit for Santa Claus, a little more for the reindeer, a little more for Santa Claus.
And then they're flying
And
all
then
over.
Then he call them out by name, man. He'd be like, "Hey, Donner, on Brissy, and on Chewy, on Tavo. Hey, get over there, Beto."
Right.
That's a good one, man. Damn, I didn't pull that up this year. Shoot. I listen to that every year, man, for Christmas. That was me and my dad's thing. That was a good one, yeah. Because usually you got to drive like a couple hours for family, right? So we listened to that shit on the ride out to Chicago and stuff. That was good stuff. Good old Cheech and Chong. Oh, they're doing the old guy reunion shit, bro.
Guy reunion.
Old guy reunion shit.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that the other day.
Like they all get together and they
No,
have a
making new-
reunion shit together.
Wait, it was 2025?
No,
Or maybe this is just a trailer.
no, they're making a new movie.
It said 2025, but I think it don't come out till
I love getting together with my old bros and having a reunion shit. Great time.
Artistic Dance really on that one.
That was a government survey.
Their films have earned over $200 million. The first rock and roll comedians. No doubt about it.
That was probably like the 80s, dog. So that was like,
But they still get money all the time.
I
though.
wonder
Probably
all
stupid.
they did now is just smoke their hearts out.
You sure we're going the right way?
Hey man, we made it, bro. Like,
yeah.
We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. No, we're southwest of fucking nowhere. We're not in the middle yet. So is this a documentary or a movie? I don't know, man. All we can do is be funny. Am I driving okay? Back in the day, comedians weren't respected. And we weren't afraid to get gross with them. Hey, this is what they really laugh at. What do we call ourselves? Richard and Tommy? No. Tommy and Dick? No. Cheech and Chong. That was it. We were making up this method as we were going along. I got the tape recorder set up.
Dave, come on, man. Open up. I think the cops.
Dave's not here.
Already on the Billboard charts?
The movie comes out, it's a giant hit. Giant. It's not hard to see what drugs do to you, Make you rich.
But money and success might spoil them.
You still won't grow your mustache back. You drive me nuts. We're no longer partners. Nothing lasts forever, Tommy. Nothing lasts forever. I never met anybody quite like him.
It's very painful sometimes. Because he's my best friend.
It's yin and yang, Cheech and Chong. All that stuff that happened, why don't we just let it go?
Come on, baby, I'll give you a ride. Let's go.
The old stone charmers.
Yeah, they were like,
look how far we go. Got a joint? Oh, I think I dropped some gummies.
I think I got some gummies.
What's that?
I said it says 25 in April, but I didn't know it
Yeah,
came
that's
out.
gotta be like not true. Did it come out? What? Oh, that's like old? I thought that was like a new thing. Never mind.
Well,
That's from the past.
Damn, bro, they did not do good marketing on that one.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that up.
March and 24, and then it says
Yeah,
April
then it says
25.
April
Yeah,
25.
mixed messages.
So it's all over, bro. Okay, we're gonna switch it to AI mode. Theatrical release, April 2025. Streaming, May 2025. Damn, bro, that one slid under the radar then. Never mind, that ain't like
This
fresh
is on Apple
information.
TV because I did just get Apple TV.
You gave them money?
No.
Okay. Bro, I gotta hook you up, dog. I gotta help you out, bro.
I was blind there for a second on that episode.
It looks like it.
I thought you were just trying to read what you wrote under your hat.
Walking stick neck.
And then I got one more here for you. Wow. This is like, the hey, we are not medical professionals of the show. We're not
Right.
doctors. We ain't telling you what to do with your medical. Go talk to your doctor. Go find out what your doctor thinks that you should do specifically. Don't take general advice from random retards on the internet that are just talking shit.
Right? You gonna listen to me tell you to go do heroin?
Hey, man, that's the good stuff. Come on, dog. That's what everybody does these days.
Is it hard to get that now? Because
I don't know.
probably-
Don't go looking.
They probably just pushing
do as-
fentanyl. Like,
that.
why don't you just get the fentanyl, guy? No, call me old school. All right, man. I just need some good H. Like I heard the kids on the fentanyls, and
They be falling
I heard
out.
things is a little iffy. So
I like a good, clean.
I know how much H I can do, and everything's fine. Like I can't calculate all that shit for the fentanyls. Come on, sir. Just give me my regular shit. So while the studies of the COVID jab not being safe just keep rolling in, folks, it's absolutely redonkulous. The two largest COVID-19 vaccine safety studies ever conducted, which is N equals 184 million, confirm they are not safe for human use, claims this study. Because it looks like the heart attack goes up 286% after dose 2. Stroke goes up at 240% after dose 1. Brain and spinal cord inflammation, that sounds uncomfortable, goes up 278% after dose 1. There's a lot of just 1s and 2 dose. It's not like after the 3rd or the 5th. It's like right away, folks. Myocarditis, the heart problem stuff, 510% increase after dose 2. Brain clots, 223% after dose 1. Coronary artery disease, 224% after dose 2. Cardiac arrhythmia, 199% after dose 1. And Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Yeah, isn't that the Barr syndrome or something?
No,
Yeah.
worst of all the damn things. So no
What
one's
is
worried about
that?
that.
Is that the like autoimmune disease one? Which one is that?
One of, I believe that's the one. One of Tim's friends or employees got the. Oh no, it was
My grandma had mitochondritis.
the Offspring's drummer said, "Hey, dude, I'm not going to get the shot because my doctor actually said that I got a high risk for getting that Guillain-Barré syndrome if I take the vax." And they said
they kicked him from the.
Sorry, bro, you're out.
Touring, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
the,
that.
the shows are requiring it, so I guess you can't be in the band no more. So then he made friends with Tim Pool, and him and Tim Pool make a couple songs, and then he's been on the show a bunch of times.
Nice.
So a couple of the Timcast songs that they put out, like produced music videos for, it's actually the Offspring drummer in theirs, which is cool.
That's super cool.
And
you know what's crazy? How many doses were there in the end? Like 5?
It was kind of like a
How many more you want?
He was like, how many they keep going?
And none of those are overdose too.
Bro, it was like some guy goes into the doctor and talks to the nurse and goes, "Well, ma'am, I had my 3rd shot last week, so is there another one?" And she goes, "No, sir, honey, don't worry about it. There's only 3." And the doctor busted in and was like, "Wait, we got another one. Hold on. No, it's not just 3. It's 5.
We got fresh crap off the press. Line right up.
Yes, give it to me.
And the nurse is like, but I didn't get that meth. Shut up, lady.
Fauci said it's okay. So
Yeah.
put him down.
I just talked to Fauci. He said everything's great. You're going to get 5 vaccines.
Yeah, you know what's also close to 5? Fired if you don't just give them the vaccine. So how about you just go ahead and do that?
Well,
eh?
I mean, one thing that I know about stuff is, as long as you're taking vaccines and you're not, talking about Jeffrey Epstein, then you probably have a higher chance of surviving.
Well, that's 100% chance. Yeah,
Yeah.
You say the wrong thing and you'll end up on the
I'll never forget that clip when they asked what's his nuts Gates, when they asked Bill Gates, well, what do you think about people like, Epstein? Well, he's dead. So
Oh, thank goodness for that one. Oh, God.
Dude, talking about Epstein, did you guys hear? Apparently, they released a AI video of apparently how he killed himself in the
I did
cell.
hear about that joke. Yeah.
in the dump. Like it was official.
Oh, like,
Like
yeah,
what?
that really matters.
And then they deleted then they deleted files out the dump and everybody lost their ish. So they all pulled up what files it were and they all had Trump in them, like in a photo. So then they were saying, "Oh, Trump's trying to hide everything." It's like, dude, they keep botching all this stuff, bro. Put an AI video out and then release thing and try to delete thing like the next day. Like,
I feel like, okay, if that was from real work, like, man, anybody could be a Fed.
Oh my God.
What am I gonna do today? I'm supposed to figure out, something with this case. Oh, I know. AI. How did it look for him to kill himself? Yes, boss is gonna be really impressed with this. That he's gonna see how he probably killed himself in this cell, and it's AI. There's like no other explanation. So this will tell us how he died in the cell,
bro.
Bam. I solved it, guys. Literally, bro. You don't need to do anything else. We have solved the whole mystery. We asked AI to show us how Epstein died. Boom, there it is. Bam. AI spoke. There's nothing else to it.
AI's all knowing. He knows everything.
May I drop a dash of enhanced realism? Because when you're a government worker and you're making an official release of a fake AI video of Epstein, you can't simply log into your ChatGPT account and do it. It was probably more like, "Hey, boss, I'm going to make an AI video to show the people." And he said, like, "Oh, hold on. We're going to need to get John, Cindy, Bob, and Harry in on this. And we're going to need," and then they had 2-3 meetings about it. Then they figured out what internal AI system they're going to allow the man to use. And then they had
Yeah, probably.
Okay, the 5th revision was pretty good. I'm gonna okay.
Yeah. So technically, at the end of the day, about $250,000 of our tax dollars went to paying these schmoes to do some useless, dumb work.
At least it didn't go to the Somali daycare, I guess. Hey. But this one here about the COVID stuff,
But it's
folks.
for the kids.
It's coming from our new, really good close friend of the show, Mr. Nicholas Holscher, that MPH guy, which we have not committed to memory, but it's like a PhD, but not. It's like if you're not going to go do like virgin doctor stuff, you get this one, but it's like a degree from a college.
He never touches or interacts with people. He just reads medical books and posts about
essentially,
it.
right? Yeah. So this guy is the one that posted about this, where he was
I had
talking
lunch
about
with him earlier. We crossed swords in the bathroom later on. We're great friends with this guy.
Full swords, not just streams, huh?
Yeah, dude. I got.
All right.
I have lunch with you. Only way to test these guys' integrity out.
Note to self: don't do lunch with Dan. He will expect sword crossing. Parenthesis, not interested.
When he goes to get up and says he's going to the bathroom and winks at you and hints for you to come along, don't come along. You don't follow him in there. That's where the sword.
Not joining the club.
happens.
Sorry.
He still over explains it, so we know exactly
what happened.
don't even end up going to the bathroom. It's like, I'm going to the bathroom, okay?
Give him the high sign.
I never even go in there. Come on, you have to come, otherwise I don't go in. They'd be so confused.
I thought I just like dialed up on the app or something. That's how James O'Keefe does it.
That'd be an easier way to do it.
Yeah, he's like dial it
Give
up
him the
on
high
app.
sign.
Just make sure they're gay, and then they get all the hints.
Until the glasses come off and all the hints are out the window. Oh my God.
But
it's
yeah, man,
James
short one.
O'Keefe.
Anybody else got anything else? Anybody in the live chat got something that you thought was interesting, important, or some shit that needs more awareness for the week? Get it in hot before we're 100% out of here, because I think that's all the posts I got for you.
And that
Just a happy
is
new year to
right,
everybody.
Any other posts for 2025?
Right.
Because this is the last 25.
And this is the last episode of season 3, Truth or Cast Live. Season 1 is
season
Ghost.
3.
Yeah, season 3, bro.
Yep.
So next we're starting season 4, 2026. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We started it on the
even-
first, so it'd just be easy.
even
Right?
numbers.
Not many
even
people go
numbers
that
work
long,
out.
you know?
I know, right?
I wonder what it is, you know?
And we haven't got a new follower in like a week or two. So then I also decided we've been doing this long enough, and I feel like the show's decent, good. Like we are like bringing up things that I'll see like our guys cover like the next day or two. So like it's like, you know, legit. I'm getting the right shit, you know. So 2026, one of my like, hey, this is like something I'm doing all year. Is like I'm gonna promote this effing show more. So I'm gonna try and actually like blow it up. So we should be able to
As long
10.
as we get our voices, our mics down, and get everything set up, I think we're getting it down pretty good, you know. And then for hot topics and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know,
Wilkins
makes it work.
saying, was it Echo Town tonight or what on that? We figured it might be, but how was it?
Yeah. I tried asking, but I didn't see if she
Watching-
responded.
Voice thing over there, and when I'm talking or you guys are talking, mine's not.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, I was watching.
Yeah, it's like if you see two of them, that's
No,
what makes the
three of
echo.
them,
Yeah.
Right. Out of the corner of my eye,
Yeah, we got
just
that there,
two.
too. Yeah, but if we could 10x next year, that would be dope. So if at the end of the year we could have 1,000 people, that'd be dope.
Call
I
up
think that's
Grant.
the goal.
We're 10xing.
We're gonna make the goal. We're gonna make the goal. Make the goal.
Well, you said we're at 100.
Yeah,
No,
we got
don't.
108. So we got to blast it out. So I'm gonna get that automation thing going, so that I click the button and it made a blog post. So that blog post is going to be live tonight at 11:11. So boom, and then that does SEO on, maybe the website comes up. Probably not though, because it's about alt news. But then I'm gonna make an automated system that just be posting shit all through the week, I think, and that'd be good. But I still need to get clips of the videos. That I think would be better too.
If 10% of our viewers shared the show. And 10% of those people that got it and followed the show then shared it and gained another 10%.
Sounds like a pyramid
We
scheme.
could hit 1,000 really easily.
No, I'm not kidding. Everybody need to share the show. We'll double the viewership. Not no 10%.
Hoes, share the show.
See, the problem is right now is the foundation members. So a lot of those followers are just older people I know that like me and like the stuff of the show. And then they go, here, make me an account. And I go, awesome. Follow. And then I'm like, you watching the show? And they're like, oh, yeah, I did want to watch that. And I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, maybe it's because I call them hoes every week. Just kidding. It's only, I don't really
Only if you don't
think
share
y'all
it,
are
just share the
hoes.
damn show, ho.
Yeah. That's the easiest way to get out of hoage.
And then where do we start
really, we appreciate all y'all that come back and
maybe we can get
watch
Wilkinson
every week and all that good stuff.
Maybe we can get
I think
Wilkinson
it's
on that
pretty much the
GoFundMe to get James O'Keefe to target JB Pritzker. Yeah.
I could only wish, because that freaking douchebags gonna keep charging my overtime, and I need my tax-free overtime.
He's gonna circumvent that rule?
Yep.
No.
Illinois is gonna be the only state that
Shut
still
up.
taxes overtime and still taxes tips.
No.
Only state in the United States. Yep.
No. Bro, we gotta
But
get
then the government.
wowed.
So
That's insanity.
Oh yeah, but hey, you know what he said?
Only
it's for the
state.
people. For the
Bro.
people. For what people? People that don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
How about
the
me?
people,
No,
he
my
means,
overtime.
bro,
My
yeah.
he
overtime.
means all the cells in his fat body that need replenishment. Those are all the people
All the
right there
people.
that he's talking
Right, well,
about.
That's crazy.
If we lived in Minnesota, I'd say it was going to go all to the Somalians. But
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
we ain't got that many here.
Right. It's gonna go to all the people that they funneled into
Funneled
their
into
sanctuary
Chicago
city,
and-
man.
Refusing to kick out. They got that new law too that tells the city police in Illinois that they're not supposed to help out the
The
ICE
ICE and
agents
stuff.
and stuff like that. Make
Yeah,
a law. Well, too damn bad.
That's crazy, dude.
And that's just ridiculous.
That's
Because then guess
crazy.
what? All them people, our tax money goes and helps give them money, like we were saying earlier, for food and then housing and
Right.
paying for them this living. All the where there's hotels in Chicago. They had like two of the nicest hotels,
Yeah.
packed full of people forever.
Right.
You know who's paying for that? You are. Did you ever go stay
100%.
at that hotel? I can't even afford that hotel, but they live in there.
Man,
Ridiculous.
I think we
Ridiculous.
should go back into Wild West times. Just go around with lassos on horseback,
Right.
lasso
Round
them
'em up.
all up.
Right.
Throw 'em in Petaway, ship them on down to
Yeah.
That's what I
Alligator Island.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought that was going to happen in Chicago, but then it was the opposite. So all the gangs actually sided up with the wokey deep state because
Hey,
get
they
rid of
get
the
money
illegals,
too, and
gets
they
rid of
don't
their
work.
employees, you know, and gets rid of their drug dealing
or their
customers,
easy people they can extort. and
you
stuff
know,
like that, yeah.
right? But I was really
Yeah.
hoping that there's going to be a good gang that sided with the people and was like,
were
yeah,
hoping.
dude, we got to get rid of this crooked bullshit and help the people out around here. It's our community too, da da da.
No,
But
they,
that didn't happen.
no, they still just keep shooting each other.
You know, sometimes I'm just, you know, like the show says, what am I, the hopium pusher? So every time I heard about that, I was like, man, one of these gangs, they're going to step up and do the right thing and protect the community.
Right.
Just like every time I see BLM in a headline and I go, oh boy, this is going to be the time that some BLM representative comes out and goes, you know what, guys, I'm blowing the lid off of it. I'm going to tell you all the inside deets and I'm going to save the face of the black people of BLM. Then it's just they get going down for more fraud.
You live in La La Land, and you need to get out of La La
I just
Land
like
and
to
come
be
into the
positive,
real world.
man.
Hey man,
Hey.
maybe one day there will be an elf club, and that'll finally be the gang elves have to stand up. They have to have the integrity,
Right, bro?
to stand up to the bullcrap and
Just trying to
stay
be
true to it.
positive, bro.
Elf club.
Call
Number
me
one
crazy.
rule about elf club: you don't talk about elf club.
That's all I got for you, folks. It's a bit of a short one here, coming in at an hour, so that's good enough, right?
Yeah.
For a week, there's not much going on. It's been Christmas, so.
Wait, what's trash? Was the echoing trash?
Luckily, no, I think that JB's doing the.
Oh yeah,
He's
no
about as
overtime, no
trash as-
tips.
I think it's good though that news is light. That shows people actually were focused and paying attention to Christmas and just like getting together with their families and having a good time for the holidays and doing what really matters, enjoying each other and all that and stuff, your friends and your family. Frick her.
That was oh, my
Yeah. No. Yeah, sorry. I was up to no terror business. I was, we took the kids to Macy's for the holiday. It was good time. I no need to do terrorist stuff. The kids really like the Macy's, Yeah. I mean, we'll take it as long as it's no terrorist stuff. Maybe some Macy's deals will turn a terrorist around completely one day.
That coat was $1,000, but now it's only
capitalism will solve all world problems eventually.
Bro, that is so crazy. I cannot. That just is shocking to me.
Shocking, like electric.
Federally, workers in Illinois still get the no tax benefit on tips or overtime, but at the state level, it's fully taxed unless legislation changes.
People talking about it.
Of course, the feds get out of it.
Yeah.
What liquors, dude?
That's crazy, dude.
And that's the most.
We just keep getting screwed over and over and over and over again. Just like everybody involved, bro, to the person who made the law, who's supposed to be followed because he's like the president man. And then all of the people that got screwed by this,
and
bro.
He
That's
keeps
insane.
doing all of his legislature to make sure the farmland doesn't stay in families.
Okay, so we're not the only state, bro. This claims California, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut are doing that.
New York.
Well,
New York.
Oh yeah, all the other states, just like with the crappy gun laws. We also have crappy tax laws, and they all kind of run in suit.
yeah, and all the people
Crappy
from other
taxes, no guns.
and all the people from other states go, why in the hell are those idiots still living there?
And we ask ourselves the same reason.
Family is about the only reason,
Yeah,
man.
for some reason we just feel like we have roots here.
And I also like having network connections. My girl was like, hey, man, my friends had me come over to their new place they're renting to do like social media stuff. And so I go there and I pull in and I go, this is the place I used to work at for like 7 years or something, like long time, Oh, I was here every night, la. So she starts doing all this like, oh man, the so-and-so used to be over here. And oh man, the so-and-so used to be over here. Oh, the one time this happened. And so she comes on and goes, we have to leave this town. I've been here too long. I was like, no, that's a good thing. Like you got history. You got to be the cool person that like knew everything already, like.
Yeah, sometimes
Well,
it's
it was Nigeria got bombed.
good to
Oh, yeah.
They making memes that Nigerian president said no Americans come there and go on vacation. What? Oh,
No.
the whole 3 people in the United
Yeah.
States maybe wanted to go there. No,
Bro,
but like I said, they were saying that it was going to be a big deal and the news was going to push that narrative. But the president of Nigeria and a bunch of the people said, "Please help us take care of these people that were killing all of our people."
right.
And they said, "All right, well, Merry Christmas. Do you a favor."
No joke. Yeah.
And then they're like, if you like Tucker Carlson, oh, we're gonna go start wars in other countries. Well, they wanted us to do it. We're not gonna start a war. And what are they gonna do?
Right.
What are these people gonna do?
Throw
We
the
blow them at
sticks
us? Sorry, throw your sticks
I
and
don't
rocks
think
at
their
us.
sticks
Congratulations.
can cross the
I
ocean
mean, it's
to
not trying to be
reach
mean
us.
or anything.
I was
but
like,
they're out here killing our people. So
like rock, paper, scissors. And it's like,
Hey,
lasers,
pick
got
a missile,
lasers and
rail
missiles.
gun.
Hey,
Rail gun versus
if
sticks and missiles.
anything, either way, good stuff will come out of it. Because I see a Black Hawk Down 2 coming from this. And I mean, there's nothing. Black Hawk Down,
Terrible.
the
That's why I have
original
no,
was just such a
sympathy.
great movie. It'd be great
Yeah, I
if
love
they
it. And
can
that's
try
one
to
reason
top
I
it
have
with
no
a second
sympathy
one.
for
Getting in trouble?
No
getting in
sympathy.
trouble. No sympathy for Somalia. Send them back
I
to
mean,
Somalia.
They all
I
did the
seen
shady
Black Hawk
thing.
Down.
What's
Send
crazy
them
is
back.
how do people with like an average IQ of 48 come over here and then set up all of these fraud systems? Like, how did they figure this all out, right? Like,
Because they talked to some legislative that, hey, me and all my friends,
you know what I mean, bro?
we'll vote for you if you give us money.
Bro, like
That's
1 and 1 is
very
F and
easy.
2, dog. It's extremely unlikely they came over here and figured out the scheme
You see how
that would allow them to do this in a way that they would get away with it all, dog. Like, it's extremely unlikely.
they haven't all give it to them. They're all brain dead morons. You listen to them talk.
Just reading the statistics, man.
They'll run right through the neighbor's yard, dude.
Yeah, they go right to the neighbor's yard. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, what's the average IQ in America?
I don't know what mine is.
I think
I'd like to take a test on it.
I think it's 91 or
No
90.
way, man. 91's high. Probably just fucking 75.
Yeah, I don't even.
Maybe it was just
I don't
off
even remember what the scale is.
the. I'm only saying that because there's this app, this IQ app that keeps coming across like one of my things. Yeah,
Okay, so 98 in the United States.
Yeah,
it
right.
is 90.
That must be 130 then.
I don't even.
There's a lot of morons.
I don't remember the last
Bro, I
time
gotta
I
have
even
Grok give me
tested
an.
mine. And
I don't think I ever did. I gotta have Grok give me an
I was
IQ
gonna say, I
test
don't even
later.
think I have.
How do you do that? Bro, you have Grant give me one too. Tell me how to do it. And then we'll see
I
who
just
wins.
saw like how I could do that, and I was like, bro, but I just ask it, and it's like, sure, hold on.
Yeah, but then you got to pay for it or what? 'Cause
Nah, bro, like Grok's just gonna
try to get me to pay for it
Grok's
again.
just gonna give me all the questions and calculate
There's
it.
plenty of free IQ tests.
Someone send me one. See who wins.
Oh, bro. I got Grok coming out woke over here. I asked it, what's Somalia's IQ? And it's like telling me a story, bro. Oh, I said, what is Somalia?
Oh, you're trash.
Supposed to understand
You said
context,
You
man.
said IG, not IQ.
No, it's IQ.
That's cute.
Oh, did you? Okay. Maybe.
Average is 68? I don't know, bro. I heard 48.
Go 35.
I think it's lying.
That is a third less than the average American IQ. A third.
Oh, the 48 figure appears in some online discussions. But yeah, then why'd you tell me 68, bro?
I was gonna say this could be
Those are fluffing some numbers there.
This is where we might want to ask the median and the average.
Most likely certainly refers to the sample size of key study used in the estimating of Somali's average IQ.
Don't even have a middle school equivalent of education. I bet.
Ask Grok what the mean IQ of Somalia is.
Yeah.
Those
are a lot.
I was thinking it was just gonna basically do average because it doesn't understand the exact differences between. But either way, it's a lot less than what ours is.
No shit. Ours isn't even that high. There's a lot of
ours is not
morons
that
out there.
How would Trump say this?
They're just a bunch of idiots.
Our IQ is much larger than Somalia. Some people say 30 points is a landslide.
Their IQ is very low. But you want to know one of the favorite things I seen was it was one of the
Oh, it don't get much higher than 98.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What was
Dang.
it? It had Ilhan Omar and Ocasio Cortez and the other chick.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
They did their IQ test outside the learning center. And they got their diplomas without the end in learning.
The learning.
Oh, it was Jasmine Crockett.
Oh, yeah.
She went to all these high-end schools, but can't come up with a damn sentence. So, parents failed you on your education still.
I mean, she failed herself on education. That's the thing. People are like, "Oh, the education." I mean, it has somewhat to do with it. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have nothing to do with it, but I'd say
Your
it
IQ
is
test is still
mostly
very
all
slow.
just on the kid's brain if they want to figure it out.
Trying to pull up
Or not.
Perplexity, but it's doing that new school stuff for like idiots where it just emails you a login link. I'm like, I have a password manager, bro. Just let me put my damn password in. Like, I'm not a boomer. I don't need a magic link that logs me in. Like,
Type it there, and I know what it is.
let me put my effing password in. All right, live chat's quiet tonight.
Okay.
No more ideas for tonight, folks. So I think that's all I got.
All right. It was a good one, boys. I enjoy it.
Good one. Good one. Thanks for coming, Mr. Dater.
Hey,
keep coming back.
Oh, good luck on that one. I mean, I try, but when you got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, it makes it hard, boys. It makes it hard.
Most deaf. Just come on in when you can, brother man.
I'll find it when I can.
Keep making sure them kitties is all good.
They're all happy at home, so they got a trampoline. They were jumping on in my living room for the last 4 days until I moved to the room.
Keep them
so
tired, bro. Amen.
I said, whatever, you know.
Yeah. I guess.
But the biggest thing is he got oh my God, the 6'7". He walk around with a 6'7". Yeah, you know about this?
Do you know about that? We looked it up on the show, bro.
Did you watch the episode?
Yeah, you didn't watch the episode where we covered it, bro. It's Santeria Satanism.
Someone said something about
it's literally sick. The guy who made the song practices Santeria, satanic worship. Talks about it on podcasts, and then he talks about making that song, and the 6 and the 7 stand for 2 demonic entities that you pray to and worship. So he got all the kids worshiping to Satan.
Well, like,
when they say the 6, 7,
like
bro,
conjuring spirits.
Yeah. Yeah, X it. You got X that. Yeah.
So what's worse, the Lubus or the 6, 7?
Oh, the Labubu thingies.
I mean,
they look creepy, but nothing's been proven on those.
I heard they're demonic too.
They look really creepy. I'm like, what is this thing? No, dude, let's not support this.
Oh, I was gonna say something earlier. What show was it? Talking about inviting people on, and basically like it. Either they could or could not be invited on. It was kind of like up to them. And I was gonna say, great thing about South Park is they just, it doesn't matter that celebrity wants to come on. They are on
They're
the
on
show.
there either way.
And did you see who's gonna be in the new episode?
No.
Erica Kirk.
Oh Lord.
No way.
Oh, it should be a good one.
Oh,
I can't wait to see what they poke at.
I feel like they're lazy.
They're probably gonna make it where she's just like, oh, it's so horrible, but like they're gonna talk about how just she's making fucking oodles of money in the background of things.
Bro, they used to make fun of people like Saddam Hussein. Like, why don't you just make fun of like, Netanyahu or like freaking like Zelensky or something? Like, why are you making fun of like conservative Republican people? Like,
continue airing.
The biggest thing is how they switch over from Saddam Hussein being with Satan to now Trump's Satan's
dude.
boyfriend.
Dude.
No, that's kind of weird.
I thought it was lazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like they were given into like, you have to pick on Orange Man.
I swear it feels like
it was like, fine, we'll pick on Orange Man a little bit.
Yeah, well then they were hitting him with like little Peter jokes, and it was like, how lazy is that, bro? Like, come on now. That's like like we can make little Peter jokes, bro. You're like the big bad South Park. Yeah. That's what you're gonna go with, dog. Like,
I feel like they're just bending the knee to the lefties a little bit on that.
I don't think it did no good for him though, bro, because those people can't handle that show anyway, bro. Yeah. And then why are we all ninnies when we grew up listening to South Park? Like,
it definitely made me a little less on the South Park train. It was just like when Rage Against the Machine was like, "Come on, guys, wear your masks. Stay 6 feet." It was like, oh, come on. You're like,
bro,
the whole reason to your name, and now you puss out.
Bro,
like,
The day that somebody on the internet pointed out to me that their song about Che Guevara is promoting communist socialism and he murdered a whole bunch of people in his country, I was like, my whole reality has broken. I thought we was raging against the machine.
Yeah, but
no. What?
They are communists, yes.
So I liked Rage Against the Machine, but apparently I never paid attention to the lyrics. I just was really into that guitar line because I played like every single Rage Against the Machine song known to man.
Yeah.
Didn't understand that they were promoting communism.
I guess the machine
basically liberal
was
wokies.
a different machine.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I took the concept.
Yeah, we thought the
and
machine.
raged against
we
the deep
thought
state
the machine was deep state machine.
Yeah.
Little did we know this whole time the machine was just a toaster that had haunted this guy in his childhood years.
Was capitalism?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. All right, everybody, go watch that Nick Shirley documentary tonight if you're still staying awake when you should be going to bed, or watch it tomorrow. But go give that guy the views and share that out to somebody. If you're a ninny and you don't share publicly on your feed, share it to somebody privately then. Don't be a total wuss, man.
Yeah. No wussing.
But we got the 3. We got the 2.
Eat your vitamins.
And then I think we might have something like
All right.
Oh.